Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. You can also find a way to take it to the stupid if you think for a second that Arslanbek Makhmudovwill is going to lose to Agit Kabayel. Listen. Y'all want to see a dead body? Well, you're going to see one this weekend when Arslanbek Makhmudovwill gets in the ring and faces off against Kabayel. Kabayel has no chance in hell of winning this fight. Period. Y'all need to understand what we're talking about, man. When you talk about this guy, Arslanbek Makhmudovwill, this guy here has 18 wins, 17 KOs. He's a problem. And he's vicious. He may be the most dangerous guy in that fight card. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real with you. You got to understand, man, when this guy gets into the ring, he has not only this 95% KO ratio, he has a presence about him. It's kind of like, remember Mike Tyson would intimidate people? You saw recently there with, what's his name? F.A. Jogba got in the ring, and the guy looked over at him, and the guy, after they were about to start the fight, he got right out the ropes, and he left. Didn't want no parts of it. That intimidation factor, what some fighters can bring to the ring, that's what Makhmudovwill brings to the ring. And I'm telling you right now, although he's only boxed a total of 42 rounds, I mean, this guy is averaging, 2.3 rounds. That's it. So he's a problem. I don't see it being any different this weekend. Now, as far as what was Makhmudovwill's last fight, his last fight took place against Anthony Wright, right there in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, a couple of weeks ago on the 28th of October, 2003. And he just, got a knockout in the first round. He was hitting the guy so hard that the guy couldn't handle it. He looked like he was going to put up a good fight, but once he had the hand of God put on him and he got tranquilized, that was it. The fight was over. So here it is, not even 2 months later, he's in another fight in Saudi. And that's what you want to see for these guys. If they can get in there and not take any damage, they'll be ready to get right back in the ring, the next day. So that's what we're hoping for with AJ and Wilder. They don't take any damage, they can get in the ring in March. But I'm telling you the fight that y'all want to see. The most entertaining fight will probably be Miller and Dubois. But if you want to see a dead body, watch Arslanbek Makhmudovwill fight. Okay? Very simple, man. His last 4 fights have come over a period of 3 years, 10 months, and 21 days. And what that means is he's been fighting on average every 11 months and 21 days. In those fights, he fought a total of 14 rounds, meaning that they had those fights lasted at least 3.5 rounds. He was born in Russia. He's 34 years old. He'll be 35 here pretty soon. He's standing 6'6". His reach is about 78 inches. Now, Wilder and AJ's reach, I think, is 80-something inches. So although he's standing 6'6", the same as AJ, close an inch shorter than Wilder, he has a significantly shorter reach than those guys. But still, we're talking about 77, 78 inch reach. Those arms are pretty damn long. But I'm gonna tell you this: he's got some skill. He's not just power. When you watch him get in the ring, some people think he's just a guy who's coming in there looking for the mash-up, crash-up to take your head off. Nah, man. He can actually fight from a traditional orthodox stance, and he, on occasion, he can go southpaw. But for the most part, he favors the power in that right hand when he's fighting. But he can switch it up a little bit, which shows me that he does have a little more skill than the average fighter, especially being a big guy. I'm not saying he's going to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee like Muhammad Ali. But he knows what he's doing in that ring, and he sets traps. And when he lets his hands go, he commits. And that's what makes all the difference in his fights. Now, as far as potential opponents for him, I'm going to tell you, I think personally they're trying to build him up. I think Jalilov is another guy they're trying to build up. No one's trying to build up Agit Kabayel. He's just cannon fodder. That's all Kabayel is. He's just a tool. He's been given a little bit of money to go lose. And he's, like I said, you want to see a dead body, you're going to see one when these two get in the ring. But as far as Makhmudovwill, I just think the timing is really good for him. Because once he knocks this guy out, he's going to bubble up in the rankings. Matter of fact, let me see where he is in the rankings. And I'm going to point something out to you. Because I think ESPN is trying to build up Jalilov. And with Makhmudovwill, I think Makhmudov, they're trying to build him up as well. But let me see, where is he? So this is, let me see if I can show you this. I'm about to pull this up for you. Let me show you this. Okay, check this out. Hold on one second. Let me make this a little bit larger for you. Okay, so this right here, let's look at the WBO column. All right, as we look at the WBO column, right, Makhmudov for the WBO column is ranked 14, Kabayel is 13. But I'm going to show you what makes this interesting. Come to the IBF column now. Makhmudov is ranked number 7. But look, Frank Sanchez is 6, Jared Anderson's 5, Joseph Parker's 4, Anthony Joshua's 3, Wallen's 2, Hrgovic's 1. So Makhmudov is in a good position with the IBF. Now you come over and you look at the WBC. Look where Makhmudov is. He's ranked number 3, Joshua 2, Wilder 1. So this tells me that Makhmudov could be in play to go after a Wilder AJ fight if those two can't make a fight. Or if Frank Sanchez wins this weekend, it could be Frank Sanchez against Makhmudov. That could be the fight that gets made. Now, we know there's a lot going on over in Saudi. They've already kind of planned out the next couple of fights. They kind of have like a bracket, who wins, who loses. But if Frank Sanchez wins and Makhmudov wins, I'm telling you right now, that's going to be the fight that gets made. You're probably saying, how do you know that, Hood Champion? Where's your crystal ball? Screw you. Nah, screw you. I'm having an intelligent conversation. I'm not just shooting from the hip. We're sitting here just trying to critically analyze what could be the next move based on how these fighters perform, get wins, and what's going to be the rack and stack at the end of the Day of Reckoning event. Okay, so then you come over and you look at the WBA now. Makhmudov is ranked number 4. AJ's 3. Wilder is 1. Bakole Ilunga is 2. Gerald Miller is 6. Perro's 5. So you could, in Dubois 7. So Gerald Miller could be facing Makhmudov. I personally think you're going to have Makhmudov and Sanchez or Makhmudov and Gerald Miller. And I think Makhmudov beats both of them. Sanchez may get him. Sanchez can box. But Gerald Miller, he's going to stand there. He's going to fight a dumb fight. You may see Gerald Miller. You know he's Muslim now. Changed his name to Osama. Been eating a lot. A lot. A-L-L-A-H-T. A lot lately. So Osama been eating a lot. Gerald Miller. His road to glory could end sooner than later if he has to face Makhmudov. But that being said, Arslanbek Makhmudov is no kidding a killer, man. He's a guy, I'm sure, in a street fight, man. He's the guy who will gouge out eyes and bite off noses and do whatever it takes to get a win. And when he gets in the ring, he fights like that. He's no joke. I like him. I like watching him. I like Jalilov. Jalilov is more skilled. But I like Makhmudov because he just don't care, man. He come in there. He come in there to hurt you. And I just think he beats a lot of these guys just off of fear and intimidation alone. That being said, don't sleep on Makhmudov. I'm telling y'all. Y'all want to see a dead body? You will see one this weekend when Makhmudov gets in the ring with Kabayel. I don't care that he had 23 wins, 0 losses. He has 15 knockouts. That shit is not going to matter when he comes in here against the no kidding, the living and breathing mashup, crash up. And that's what Arslanbek Makhmudov is. He is a mashup, crash up. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.